baby. All right, here we go, fellas. We're starting with the Optic choice. Executive decision. Optic choice, then we're doing absolute, and then we're doing the big group break. Let's do it. Let's do it, he says. Did you get all cleaned up from the sun, CMM? There's 2 spots left in the Optic hobby break. Or there was anyway. I won't be able to tell if it fills while I'm live. Unless I look, obviously. Welshie, what's up, brother man? I know any of you Phillies fans, I know Welshie's got a Boom Boom patch auto RPA up that's really nasty. Still feel dirty. I hear you. I hear you. But any of you Philly fans or Boom Boom fans, take a look at that. I don't remember exactly what the price tag is on it, but it's a good looking card. I know that. What's up, bud? Uh-oh, Welshie. I don't like to hear that. I don't like to hear that. I hope things get better, brother. What's up, Terry? All right, I got everybody tagged in the Optic choice here. This is who you got in case you didn't see. Jordan Kaboom for grading. Absolutely awesome. Please do. Please do. I'm interested. I know the last Kaboom that Jeff Hartley hit a Kaboom from last year's Absolute and sent it out, and it came back and he gemmed it. Came back at Gem 10. So, but then I also pulled him in Acuna this year, and he said that there was one of the corners was soft that he could tell, so he didn't send it in. He was just going to sell it raw. What's up, Georgie, my man? Man of few words. A man of few words. There he is. All right, here we go. Randy, AL Central. Georgie, NL East. Terry, AL West. Edward, NL Central. CMM, NL West. And Brian Miner, AL East. All right, here we go. Here we go. See if we can pull a Wander prospect auto out of here. We've pulled a few of them. We have pulled a few of them. Color wheel, yeah. Color wheel's going to be nice. That baby's going to be nice. Oh, golly gee. Why are they going to start me like this? All right, here we go. It's a short one. We got 10 cards in this break. Some kind of sport on TV. Oh, gotcha. That's why. Gotcha, gotcha. Right now, this is the best time of the year, Georgie. The best time of the year. Baseball is the only sport on TV for 2 months. There we go, Mikey T. Silver Diamond Kings. In my opinion, it's the best time of the month. I may be a bit biased, but... No, you did not. Well, if you saw it, I did. I have not seen a Pearson, but Welshie, good Lord, don't you speak that into existence. Davey Garcia. AL East. Green Dragon to 110. Oh, I'm sorry, to 88. 33 of 88. Davey Garcia. Estevan for the Yanks. Back-to-back spank me's. This one's the 110, the Red Dragon. 104 of 110. Estevan Veiny Boobies Florial. Another AL East. Get out of there. Come on. Vladdy Jr. Green Dragon to 88. Diamond Kings. 63 of 88. Hopefully that's the only Blue Jay we pull. We pulled no pitcher Blue Jays. Zach Gallen on the Stars. This should be to 45 for the D-backs. D-backs in the NL West. 24 of 45. CMM. And a Jack Flaherty for the Redbirds. Red Dragon to 110. 58 of 110. All right, here we go, fellas. We got 3 autos, and that's it. 3 autos. The first one is Louis Patino. Louis Patino. This goes to the Padres in the NL West. NL West, CMM. Patino before he came to the Rays. To 99. 71 of 99. For the AL Central, Nicky Madrigal on the White Mojo. Nicky Madrigal, White Mojo, AL Central. No, you did not miss a piercing, Greggy T. Don't say that name too loud either. Or too many times. There you go, Randy. There's your Madrigal. To 99. And last but not least, for the AL East, and Brian Miner. How about a Bobby D? White Mojo. Look at that. We got 2 White Mojos out of here. I like that. I like the Bobby D. Bobby D. No, nobody better say it again. 86 of 99, Bobby D. How about that? I was watching the Rays game right before I came on here, and it looked like they were having a snowball fight. Snowball fight in the middle of summer at the Trop. Taylor Walls hit a comebacker to their relief pitcher, and he started having a snowball fight. Threw it down the first baseline, and then the first baseman ran and got it and threw a one-hopper home that Vasquez couldn't handle, so Rays ended up scoring 3 runs. That's what I'm talking about. Snowball fight in the middle of summer, baby. I love it. Mosley. Welshie and Levi. Boom. Georgie, you. No, Brian Miner was AL East on that one. Brian Miner on the Optic choice was AL East. You were NL East. You were NL East, my man. Now this one is the Absolute Hobby Break. Georgie, you got the AL West on this one. Finn, AL Central. Mosley, NL Central. CMM, NL East. NL West for Welshie, and AL East for Levi. Madrigal does have a really cool auto. We've talked about that Madrigal auto, and for the life of me, I can't remember exactly what it means. I do know that it's a religious like sacrimony or something. It has something to do with religion, his auto. But I don't want to misspeak on what it is. We've talked about it before, and I just can't remember. All right, here we go. Here we go. 2022 Absolute. 2022 Absolute. I tried to get another case of this, and there is no cases to be found. I have looked everywhere trying to get another case. What up, Finn? Empty and empty. What up, Sully? Need in on the Absolute. I'm going to do some more of them, my man. I think tomorrow, I've got a big group break going up tomorrow. Bigger, I should say. Tomorrow's going to have triple threads in it. So tomorrow's pick your team group break's going to have triple threads. And then I'm probably going to do a couple of random division breaks like tomorrow afternoon. We'll do some random division breaks. So keep your eyes out for that. I'll probably do an Absolute or two tomorrow afternoon just to fill the time. Yes, sir, Levi. Sure is, buddy. I just tagged you. You got the AL East. You got the AL East. There's Miggy. Miggy and Javi, back-to-back Tigers, and a Brandon Marsh to $9.99. Brandon Marsh to $9.99 for the AL West. Brandon Marsh, rookie, to $9.99. For the Tigers, Akil Baddoo to $1.99. Absolute ink of Akil Baddoo for the Tigers in the AL Central. That's Finn. Finn gets the Akil. Another AL Central, Eli Morgan. Tools O the trade. RPA of Eli Morgan. Like the way that thing went on there. I don't. Throw another one on him. I like that better. I like that a little bit better. There's us and Eli to $1.99. Number 66 of 199. And a Tools of the trade for the Nats, Eric Fetty to $1.99. Eric Fetty to $1.99. To the Nats in the NL East. Matty Olson to $99 for the the NL East. Back to back, Matty Olson to $99. CMM. Paul Worthy, back to back to back. Now you got a Gary Carter. Paul Worthy. Rookie class of Matty Brash for the M's, AL West. Matt Brash. And a Byron Buxton. All right, let's see who the booklet is. You got the Mick on the back. Pujols for the Dodgers. DeGrom. Rookie class for the Jays, Otto Lopez to $99. Otto Lopez to $99. For the Jays in the AL East. Levi, there you go. 39 of 99. To 99, Jordan and Kyle Tucker. Team tandem for the Stros. Get on there. Team tandem for the Stros. $16 of 99. Nice one there for the AL West. Georgie. Our booklet out of 60 for the Bo Sox. Connor Seabold for the Bo Sox. Brian, this is 501. Group break 501. Absolute. Connor Seabold to 60 for the Bo Sox in the AL East and Levi. 4 of 60. Another one for you, Levi, to 149, the Mickey Mantle to 149. $94 of 149 for the Mick. For the Cubbies, NL Central, Rhino Sandberg. Ryan Sandberg. In a rookie class, Tony Santillan for the Redlegs. Another NL Central. Back to back. We got an Ozzie and another Mick. There we go. That's group break 501. All right, now we got the big dog. We got the big dog that's got some more cards here. All right. Let me get everybody tagged here. Give me 1 second. I know a lot of you guys are already here, so. Solely. Greggy T. Sean Franklin. Terrell. Tudor. All right, there we go. What's up, Lyndon? This is what you're here for. Attaboy, Greggy T. My man. Greggy, when you going live again on Whatnot? When's your next date? Wife has been using epoxy and making... Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That's a really good idea. It's a really good idea. Where are you at? Base. Friday? Gotcha. Gotcha. So do you get to go? Do you get to pick and choose when you're going? Or do they give you a schedule? Trying to throw all mine away. Yeah, my wife was, I'm not kidding you, I probably had 10 boxes full of base cards. So she finally took them. Do it whenever, gotcha. She finally took them to the teacher at IPS, so now I'm down to 3 boxes, 2.5 boxes. 3 times a week, nice. Yeah, I mean, you almost have to try to build a clientele. So, what's up, sweet baby Lou? It's different, man. It's different. That's for sure. It's tough when I don't know. Unfortunately I haven't been able to tune into one of them yet. But the first few times it's weird because you're talking to a camera. Like there's nobody here to talk to. All you're doing is talking to comments. You're talking to a screen. So it's difficult. It ain't easy. That's for sure. Too much on there now. Never been till you invited me. Uh-oh. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord, Lyndon. Yeah, there's a lot of people that get... J. Rich said the same thing. J. Rich said the exact same thing. He'd never been on Whatnot, got on there, and he won a couple free things, and now he's probably spent a few $100s. It's quick, man. It goes super, super quick. That's for sure. If you're not disciplined, it does. All right, let's start with contenders here. We'll put Spectre right there. Yeah, J. Rich is here. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to bus roll you, J. Rich, but I'm glad you're at least here when I said it, so now I don't feel as bad. Tell Chels to cover her ears. What's up, Z-Pal? All right, here we go, fellas. Here we go. You guys picked your teams. You should know these. Mosley picked half of them, so. Empty. It is. It's just like anything. It's easy to get, you know. People get entrenched in it, and especially if their first day is a good day, man. This ain't your first rodeo, is it, my man? Yeah, especially if they have a good first day, it's... Oh my gosh, what is that? Oh, that's the case hit, I think. I've only seen one of these, actually. It can't be a case hit. It's got to be better than a case hit. It's got to be better than a case hit, because I've only seen one of these. Jordan, looky there. A Gold Rush. Contenders Optic Gold Rush of Dominguez. Gold Rush. What's up, Paul? Dominguez for the Yankees and Mosley. There you go, Mosley. That's a good start. A Gold Rush of Dominguez. Oh, God. 250 points in which we will random. That's our first hit, is 250 points. Nolan Gorman, Future Stars. There you go. Casey Mize for the Tigers. That's how you do it right there. Cody B, ticket to stardom. That is how you do it. That's how you build longevity in the game right there. You flip what you get a good deal on so you make money to buy the stuff you want. Frazier and JT. And a Mikey T red optic. There we go. Not numbered. It is the red optic. All right, there we go. That's a good start. We'll take that start all day. Paulie. Johnny Machado. 2 bags and Mullins. Looks like we got a cracked dice or something in here. Maybe not. Judge. Guerrero. Isaiah. Moncada. Jordan. Andy Ibanez. Andy Ibanez for the Rangers. We pulled a bunch of his stuff out of 2022. Andy Ibanez. Nice. Bowman Platinum 9.5. That's a good deal. I don't know. See, I'm the worst to talk to when it comes to that because I don't know comps on anything because I don't collect anything. So it seems like a good deal. Ryan Weathers for the Pods. Seems like a good deal to me, but that means absolutely nothing. Jordan Waller. Perdomo. There was a cracked ice in there. I thought I saw one. Back-to-back D-backs. What's up, Tommy P? How about this, baby? Let's go. Kalinic to 23 for the Mariners. Cracked ice of Kalinic to 23 for the Mariners, and I believe Dusty. Dusty snagged the Mariners. 7 of 23. Kalinic. Rookie contender, cracked ice. Nelly Cruz and Verdugo. And Kyle Lewis. The red Optic. Lindor, Frazier, Nelly Cruz, Cheerios, Witt, Sandy, Bam Bam, Isaiah, Dean Krimmer for the O's is auto number 2. Dean Krimmer. Pull a Witt auto. Man, I hope so. I haven't pulled many. I've pulled a couple. Not many, though. I would love to pull another one. Henry Davis for the Pirates. I'm guessing that Willis has about 73 of these by now. Old Henry Davis. Jonathan India for the Redlegs. Jazzy Jazz for the Fish. Rookie of the Year. And a Kalinic winning ticket. Miggy, Tatis, and Timmy. Scratch down right there. Alright, that's only half of it. We got the second half to go, baby. Let's get it. Let's get it. Doogie. Buxton. Joey G. Springer and Marte. Kershaw, Scherzer, and Betts. Johnny Gray. Yoan and Ben Bowden. Ben Bowden. That's for the Rockies. Ben Bowden for the Rockies. Bud, there you go. Old B squared. Never heard of her. Timmy. Julio. And Pasha. See, and that right there, like, no offense, Jay Rich, but that right there is why I never went on Whatnot. Well, that's one of the reasons. If I had a distributor and I was getting all my boxes at distributor cost or at factory cost, then I wouldn't have worried about it. But when I'm already paying a premium for the boxes, I can't afford to go in there and have guys that are going to be vultures because I have never been on there. Good Lord, this card got smoked. Look at that thing. Ryu for the Jays. That thing's got a dent there, a dent there, a dent there, a dent there. That poor card got annihilated. Ralph Devers. And Manny Machado, silver. But yeah, I couldn't afford to take that. Couldn't afford to take that chance. Just was not worth it for me. And I was approved during all that stuff with the backyard boys or whatever, backyard break or backyard whatever those 2 flamers were. Ryan Reynolds, Glaber, Hosmer, Longo, Mancini, Bauer, Trey, Javi, Bieber, Judge, and Cody Whitley. Cody Whitley for the Cards is auto number 5. Man, I hope this last auto is a good one. Cody Whitley for the Cards. Yeah, there was a ton of controversy. And I was like, yep, no thanks. I'll pass on that. I will pass on that and stay where I am. Varsho Fame ticket. Is the Fame ticket, is that one the one that's out of 5? Am I thinking right? Bryce winning ticket. Acuna MVP. And a Cronenworth Rookie O the Year. Smart about it, use the starting price. If you have less than 10 viewers and you don't have a set price, I feel like that's... Yeah, that's true. That's true, 100%, J. Rich. That's very, very true. Buxton, Joey G, and Johnny Means. That is a very good point. I don't know. For me, it just didn't seem right. It didn't seem like I was something ready to... I wasn't ready to do it, I guess. Didn't feel ready, so I didn't do it. And I guess you only have so long after your onboarding in order to go live, because now I tried to do it, or I tried just to get on the other day, and I didn't even have a login anymore, so I was like, all right, well, that's a good sign. Buster, Matty Chapman, Shohei, Sonny Gray. Cedric Mullins draft ticket to 149. Cedric Mullins. Yeah, just too risky. Too risky. Vladdy. And a Joey Bart for the Giants. There we go. Rookie ticket of Joey Bart. Nice. Optic auto of Joey Bart for the Giants. Atta babies. Atta babies. Giants CMM. There you go. On card of Joey B. There's a boom boom. There is a boom boom for the Phils. Jordan ticket to start him. Legendary of Vladdy Sr. And a future stars of Bobby Witt. There you go, Jay Rich. There's no ink on it, but it's a Bobby Witt. Get rid of a lot of stuff for cheap that I can't, so I might try that. There you go. Georgie, Marte, Correa. Correa. And a Shohei. All right, let's get these base out of the way here. Let's go Gypsy next. Let's go Gypsy next. Oh. $8, $16, $24, $60, $58. There you go. I like it. Speak it into existence. Cedric. Brandon Marsh, rookie. Man, my camera has always been bad for this Gypsy stuff. I don't know how to make it. Like, it's fine for everything else, but it's so blurry. You have to hold it so close. With Gypsy. Only with Gypsy. Corbin. Donaldson. Jose Barrero. For the Reds, there's our first auto. First pack, first auto. Nice hit for the Redlegs. Terrell, atta baby. Atta baby Terrell, you are on the board, my man. Jose Garcia Barrero. Nice hit. Adalberto. Connor Wong, rookie. Connor Wong and a Pauly G. O'Neal Cruz. Another good one. O'Neal Cruz for the Pirates. Get some more top loaders here, fellas. Get some more top loaders. Bo Fichot, Matt Manning rookie, Willie Castro, Paul DeYoung, Bryce Harper, Gypsy Queen Gems. All right, y'all, I need an update on that Rays game. Rays Sox, what's that score? Sixto and Gas Can. Matt Manning for them Tigers. Doogie. Ryu. Cronenworth. Jazzy Jazz. Miggy Sano. Will Myers. Javi Baez. And Sammy Huff. Base pack. 2-0 Sox. Now that is a lie. Get out of here. It was 3-2. When I came live, it was 3-2 Rays. They just had a snowball fight. Oh, you're way behind. Terrell, you're about to see a snowball fight then. The Rays score 3 in the bottom half. Gavin Sheets. Gavin Sheets. Tatis. Zerpa. Brian Reynolds. Tommy Pham and Trey Turner. Zerpa for the Royals. Upton. Lourdes Gurriel. Cody B. Meads. Eddie Rosario. Zach Plesac is auto number 2. Still 3-2, bottom 8. Nice. Come on, babies. I need 3 more outs. Let's go. Zach Plesac for the Tribe. The Guardians. And Levi. There you go, Levi. Tucker and Leote. Just close the Optic division. Okay. That'll work. Garrett Cole. Did you take both spots, Z-Pal, or was there only one spot left? TG. Altuve. Strasburg and Cronenworth on the chrome for the Pods. Cronenworth for the Pods. Kepler. Marquez, and Matt Vierling. You took both? Okay. If you would, Z-Pow, if you don't mind, actually, just hang on a second. When I get done with this Gypsy Queen, before I move on, I will have Tyler run the random. Kyle Lewis, Ian Anderson, Luke Voigt, Jose Ramirez, Vidal Brujan for the Rays. Vidal Brujan. Adalis Garcia, Moustakis, and Shane Baz. Man, this poor dude is taking a beating this year. Still my dude, but man, he throws a ball that is so straight that no matter how hard he throws it, it doesn't matter because it's straight. He needs to get some movement or he's going to get tattooed every time. Joey, Stroh, Ryan Jeffers, Xander. Oops. We don't want to miss that one. There's another Vidal. Vidal for the Rays. Buxton and Dane Dunning. T-Mac, Evan White, Lindor, Logan Gilbert, Christian Javier, Roy Campanella. To the Brooklyn Dodgers, Austin Riley and Dylan Carlson. Jarren Duran. It's nice to see him getting to play now. Him and Jeter Downs. Jeter Downs came in the game tonight because Trevor Story. Man, I don't know if you guys got a chance to see that. If you haven't, look at the pitch Corey Kluber threw to Xander Bogaerts, and then he threw another one, his two-seam fastball. Look at the one that he threw to Trevor Story. It was a 3-1 count. And this ball moved so much that Trevor Story swung and it hit his hand. It hit his left hand while he was swinging on a 3-1 count. That's how far ahead he was. Shohei, Bobby D, Juan Soto to 199 for the Nats. It's one thing if it's a 3-2 count or something like that, but to 199, 66 of 199, Soto for the Nats. What's up, Dusty? Nate Pearson and Chris Paddock. Dusty, I know you just got on, but I'm going to have you do me a favor if you can. They just closed out, Z-Pal said he closed out the Optic Choice break. If you could have Tyler run that for me, I would greatly appreciate it. Jackie, if not, no big deal. I'll do it as soon as I get done with this box of Gypsy before we move on. Machado, Pavin, you, Soroka, and Sherton. Yeah, sounds like you've had a long day. And here I am trying to put you right back to work. You got to pick one of the... Solely, now, in my defense, I will say the last, 4 teams you've picked have all been the cheapest teams that you could possibly get. They're cheap for a reason. It's not like you're getting the Angels or the Rays or anything like that. In my defense. In your defense, well, I don't really know what to say. I'm sorry. Beaver, Chris Sale, Patino, G-Man, Devers, and Dean Krimmer. But I do feel you. I do feel you. It sucks. It sucks. Brett Gardner. Pujols. Votto. Eloy. There's a no-name of Marcus Semien. Marcus Semien. We suck, but I'm also Wit chasing. There you go. Wit's not a bad one. Oh, that was J Rich. I was gonna say I thought J Rich had the Royals. Yeah, I mean that's the good thing. If your team is like the Guardians or the Brewers or the A's, Rockies, Royals, Tigers, like if your team is really any of those, you're always going to be pretty cheap. So Giants, Santiago, Nola, and David Bodie. They did hit Dagnab Soli. What did they hit? Like a T-Mac or something, didn't they, in the next break? I remember that one. And the Guardians normally are pretty good. It doesn't take a lot to get your return on a Guardians. Stuart Fairchild for the D-backs. So yeah, I guess I do take back what I said. The Guardians are normally a pretty good pick. You don't get skunked too many times with the Guardians. Mikey T. Taylor Trammell, and there's a Kirilloff for the Twinkies. Don't get skunked too many times with them. Kirilloff. I take that personally. Sorry, Greggy T. I definitely didn't mean it personally. I'm just saying. Haniger and McCutcheon. It's good to have those teams. Or the Cubs. The Cubs are another one. Although the Cubs can get expensive sometimes. When you start talking about Bowman products, the Cubs can get pretty expensive. Randy. Ashby. Profar. Miguel Yajuri. Judge. Jimenez. Acuna for the Braves on the Chrome. Acuna? No, I know. Big balls to bust. Ashby. Zach Plesac and Trey Mancini. I got you, Greggy T. I know, brother. Araldus. Jesus. Aguiar. Hosmer. Lewin Diaz. Andrew Vaughn. William Contreras. Reed Detmers and Daz Cameron. Reed Detmers. Winker. Carlos Carrasco. Rasmussen. Abreu. Keston. Spencer Howard to $3.99 for the Rangers. Spencer Howard to $3.99. The joy of being a Brewers fan. The great thing is too, you can also get tickets for like $10 to go see any game you want. Jackson Kowar for the Royals. Yep, that's the great thing. Tickets are cheap. You can go see them live for cheap. Heck, at Miller Park, they probably got dollar beer night there to get people in. Eddie Diaz, Kyle Muller, Yachty, Ryan Weathers. See in the future. Boom, boom. I can say that because my brother had season tickets for the Rays, and they literally let you bring your own personal cooler in. As long as it would fit under your seat, you could bring your own personal cooler in back in like 2013, 2014. Max Fried. Baby Yaz and Chapman. Yeah, it's not a bad thing. I mean, you get people to show up, and thing is, you can't spend money if you don't show up. So, $9 beer night. Hoy Park. And that's half price, right? $9 beer night's half price. Hoy Park. Tariq. Scooble. Ha Song Kim, Brady Singer. Lars Nootbaar, oops. Ryu. Gypsy Jim. Of Ryu for the Jays. Simeon and Edward Olivares. Nootbaar. That's good. That means you got a pretty passionate fan base. Yuli, JT Real Muto, Flaherty, Vlad Jr., Max Muncy, Willie Adames, Nicky Madrigal, and Walker Buehler. That's good to have a good fan base. That's why I've never understood about the Rays, man. Yelly, Kershaw, Soler, Dansby, Colton Welker. I mean, if any team has like an excuse because of fans to tank, you would think it'd be the Rays, not the Reds. The Reds owner is a complete turd. Shohei, Chrome, there we go. Shohei. Seth Beer. Clemson guy, I'm a Braves fan by heart. I just hate to get teams that I know other people want. Oh, look at you. Look at you, bud. Caprillion and Trevor Story. Look at you. What a nice guy. Southern Justice at his finest. Clint Frazier. Miggy Benintendi. Dallas Keuchel. Nimmo. Two bags. Brent Rooker and Ketel Marte. Verlander. McNeil. Edward Cabrera, rookie. Sonny Gray. Ooh, looky there. Mike Trout to 75. Nice hit. Mikey T to 75. Attaboy, Mosley. $45-minute drive from... Yeah, it's not bad. You just go across the causeway and it's right there. 50 of 75, Mikey T. Attababy, Mosley. He's probably out on the pond right now with the kiddos. Travis d'Arnaud, Segura, and Wander, baby. Rays 3-2, let's go. Man, I was going to put more on that game too, because the Rays always hit Chris Sale. Now, they didn't hit him today, but I wanted to put more on it. But actually, Kluber kind of scared me, to be honest. That's all right. A win's a win, and I was getting plus money too. Boom, boom. Witt. McKinstry. Franmil. Josiah Gray. Pache. Salvi. And Georgie. They didn't do a lot of damage off him. That was all their... They got all their runs off the relievers. Sale was in line for the win, actually. Sale was in line for the win. And the Boston bullpen choked it away. I love it. All because they had a snowball fight in the 6th inning. All right, here we go. Let's move on to Absolute. Golly, this thing is... I don't know if you guys can see that. Can you guys see that this box is like bowed up? That's how thick it is in there. Like, that is all thickness. Good Lord. Oh my gosh. Look at that thing. This box is pregnant. my gosh. There's 5 thick cards in this. Well, I'm sorry. I guess 4. We got a booklet and 3 other thick cards in this. That's the thickest pack I've ever seen of this. Oh, she thick. Yes, sir. 3 of them C's. I'm telling you. Tudor, what up, brother man? Uh-oh. You better be sending old Zuckerberg an email. Let him know that's nonsense. That can't happen again. Simeon. Vladdy Jr. Steven Ridings for the Yanks to 199. No clue who she is. Never heard of her. But there she is. Scathing letter. Oh, there we go. Let's go. There's a Yepes to 50. Juan Yepes to 50. I like it. Where's the card? Sean Franklin. Atta baby. Atta baby, Sean. I like that one. Rookie signature of Yepes. 10 out of 50. Jake Berger to 299 for the White Sox. Paulie C gets the Jake Berger cheeseburger to 299. Big Mac for the Cards to 199. Big Mac to 199. Otto for the Jays on the rookie class. Otto Lopez. Gary Carter. All-worthy for the Mets. Gary Carter. Yachty and Max Scherzer. Good Lord, look at this. This is insane. Man, we've opened a ton of Absolute, and that is hands down the thickest stuff I ever did open. Miggy to 199. Miggy to 199. 155 of 199. Icons of Acuna for the Braves. And for the Rays, there's Wonder Boy. We'll see him again in a couple months. Just in time for the playoff chase. Stan the Man. Garrett Cole. Rivera. And a KB Icons to 99. 70 of 99 KB. Tools of the Trade to 99 JD Davis for the Mets. JD Davis of the Mets. Tools of the Trade. 27 of 99. For the Brew Crew to 299, Aaron Ashby. Use it. Aaron Ashby to 299. Look at you. Greggy T Taking home a Brew Crew. And Connor Siebold to 49 for the Bo Sox. 24 of 49, Connor Siebold. For the Bo Sox. To 99, CT2 or a UTI. No, there was a few Bo Sox hits. Not a lot. There hadn't been a lot. Hadn't been any big Bo Sox hits by any means. There's a UTI of CT2 for the Twinkies. 52 of 99. All right, here we go. Time for Spectra. Time for Spectra. I don't know, to be honest, Tommy. I don't know, buddy. I know that he was with the Rangers, and the Rangers traded him. I don't know that he's actually getting a chance to play every day, to be honest. So I guess you could say no based off of that answer. All right, here we go. Last pack of 498. Last pack of group break 498. Max Scherzer. Base for the Nats. Prospects of Reed Detmers. Next era. Reed Detmers for the Angels in Mosley. To 75. 31 of 75. Reed Detmers. Keibert Ruiz for the Dodgers. Keibert Ruiz for Terry. And the Dodgers RPA. Not a bad one to have. That was a trade that was extremely beneficial for him, getting him out of LA into Washington. Tyler ran the Optic. Okay, perfect. I won't get off of here then. I'll just take a quick 2-minute break just so I can copy and paste the stuff into an email format, and then I'll be right. I'll print it while I'm all alive. It won't take long. Ha! Song Kim for the Pods to 50. 27 of 50. Joey Votto die cut to 45. Joey Votto to 45. 21 of 45 for the Redlegs and Terrell. To 50, Scooble and Mize for the Tigers. Dynamic duos. Tigers are Miggy. Nice hit for the White Sox. Full spectrum. Oh, sorry. This goes between the Cubs and the White Sox. Eloy Jimenez. Full spectrum. From Chicago to Chicago. The Cubs and the White Sox. Georgie and Paulie C. From the Cubs to the Sox. We will have to random that. That number is 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10 on the Eloy. That's a beautiful card there. And for the Sox, a silver crotch cricket. Yeah, if he could ever stay healthy, man, gosh bless. That's his problem. He just can't stay healthy. It's a good looking Eloy, though. For the Cubbies, Ian Happ. It's a 30. 28 of 30, Ian Happ. Said that I could have that. You think they both said it, huh? That's weird. I didn't hear either one of them say anything about it. I don't even think either one know that they got it. Joe Panic for the Jays. Joey Panic for the Jays. Well, the ranking has been good since just chilling. Must be the sweet crinkle of the cards. That's gotta be it, Heath. That has gotta be it. She's been great ever since. Edward Olivares for the Royals. There you go, Jay Rich. Eddie Olivares. RPA. For your Royals. Yes, we can say it. Because I think I've even said it on here before. 136 of 199. When you sign your contract, it's almost a guarantee you're going to miss half the year. As soon as you sign your mega contract, you can already count on missing half the year. It never fails. To 45, Veiny Boobies. It never, ever fails. Anybody that signs a max contract, no matter what sport, baseball, basketball, football, hockey, doesn't matter. It is almost a guarantee that they're going to miss a half the year, if not more. It stinks, but all right, here we go for the A's. Matty Chapman. Matty Chapman to 25. 14 of 25. Oh, yeah. No, I know a lot of guys miss games. But it just, I don't know. It just seems like every time somebody signs their max deal. To 20, Christian Stewart for the Tigers to 20. Nice little patch. 4-color patch there. Game Day Spectacle to 20. For the Tigers and Miggy, Christian Stewart. Number 3 of 20. RPA of Jonathan Stever for the White Sox. Johnny Stever for the White Sox and Paulie C. And another, because one Stever ain't enough. You gotta have another. To 5. 2 out of 5. Johnny Stever. You got one to 199. 184 of 199, and then 2 out of 5. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. That one is going on top. We will get that one randomed. Guys, bear with me for about 2 minutes here. 2 minutes, you guys can put me on the clock. this screen. Come on, baby. All right. Yep, we got to random the points. We got to random that too. There's two things that we'll have to random, and they will both be on that same. They will both be on the group break 498. They'll be on that post, so you guys will be able to see. All right, here we go. We were on the clock. Dalton Wayne, AL East. Edward, NL Central. Jonathan, NL West. Finn, AL West. Levi, AL Central. Z Powell, NL East. NL East. Let me get all these over here. Boom. All right, there we go. Just like it. Optic. I believe a box is 205. I believe it's 205. Hang on, let me get back into the live now, so I can see who's saying what. Paulie C, we random the Eloy by team. So the Cubs and the White Sox. Cubs and the White Sox will be the only two taking part in the Eloy. If you're still here. And since Cubs was on the top of the cards, Cubs will be first, White Sox will be second. Tyler will run that the same way he runs every other random, and whoever wins, wins the card. All right, here we go, fellas. Let's get a hot box. Let's get a hot box, baby. You get a parallel hot box would be amazing. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. Oh, you know what? Let me tag everybody. No, Minor, we already did yours, bud. Yeah, we did yours a while ago. Dalton Wayne. Edward. Yikes. Campbell and Powell. Boom, there we go. Yeah, Minor, we did your, I don't remember which one you were in, but we did the Optic choice first, the Absolute second, then the big group break third, and then now this one. That was the order that we went in, my man. All right, here we go. Here we go, here we go. Soroka. There's a Varsho. T-Mac. Blue Velocity to 99. Number 8 of 99. There's a T-Mac. Hit a Tay-Tay. Nice. And it's the bookend. Oh, buddy. That's going to be a monster there, Sully. That one will make you happy, I'm sure. Varsho. Yeah. Yeah, you know that's the way it's going to go. You already know. Acuna. Joey Bart. Dang it, I was hoping for at least a parallel hot box, but nope. Bryce Harper. And the big unit. Well, we still got the 5 auto hot box still alive. Xander. Jesus. Silver Mythical of Soto and Austin Martin for the Jays. This one goes to the Toronto Blue Jays in the AL East. Prospect. NL East of Soto. Jesus. Timmy. There's our first auto. Campiasano and a polar bear. We're going to hide the first auto up there. Petey in NL East. Snail Trail. Trevor. Giancarlo Silver and a Hunter Green prospect for the Red Legs in the NL Central. Giancarlo. Brian. Trevor Larnach and a silver Kirilloff for the Twinkies. AL Central. Couple of Twinkies back to back. Larnach and Kirilloff. And a mythical. Cody B. Joey G. Oh, baby, let's go. Come on. Bryce Terrain. Bryce Terrain. Baby Yaz. Daniel Johnson. Paulie G and Ha Song Kim. There's some Pearson fire. Some Pearson fire, baby. Let's go. Good grief. Never been more sarcastic in my life. Never, ever have I ever. Zach Gallen and J.P. Crawford. KB Silver and a mythical of Griffey. KB for the Cubbies in the NL Central. Dansby. Joey G. Santander and the Big Hurt T minus. Big hurt. Eloy. Leote. Oh, God. A mythical of Hobby. And a Leote. What up, Z-Pal? We haven't done any autos yet. We've only hit one auto, so you haven't missed anything. Estevan, Jose Ramirez, and Trevor Bauer. It does not look to be a hot box, unfortunately. We started out, the first pack was a blue laser of T-Mac, or blue velocity, I'm sorry, of T-Mac. Got excited, but then the second pack didn't have one. Cabrian rookie. Cabrian Hayes. Ryan Jeffers, I believe that completes your trifecta of Minnesota rookies. Ralph Devers, pink velocity, Diamond Kings to 249. 120 of 249 for Devers. And a Scherzer for the Nats. Charlie. Brian Reynolds, and good God. Mythical of George Brett. And a Brian Reynolds for the Buccos. Rizzo, T-Raj, Jimenez, and Pache. Pache on the rookies for the Braves. Andres Jimenez. And Trevor. Donaldson and Laureano. Mikey T, Silver Unleashed. There we go. Nice little hit for the AL West. A silver Mikey T. There you go, Finn. Nice little hit. And a Christian Robinson. Prospect. We ain't mad at a silver Mikey T. We'll take those all day, every day. KB. Scooble. Heston Kjerstad, silver. For the O's in the AL East. Heston Kjerstad. And a Yiddy for the NL East. Yiddy Cappy. Scooble. AL Central. Alright, we got 3 packs left. One of these 3 should contain our second auto. Mountie. Chapman. Gleyber Torres to 149. 45 of 149. Gleyber Torres. And a NATO T minus. Mountie. Walker Buehler. Casey Mize. Tucker Davidson silver for the Braves. NL East. And Trey Turner for the NL East. To the Washington Nationals. Casey Mize. Alright, this should be our last auto in here. Yep, it is. Mookie. Tatis Unleashed. Jose Garcia. Tatis. Alright, let's do this one. On the back side of Campiasano is auto number 1. Michael Baez for the Pods. Michael Baez for the Pods. Not numbered. And a Campiasano for the Pods. Back to back to back Pods. Tatis, Baez, and Campiasano. Alright, here we go. Uh-oh. This one's numbered to 15, baby. This one's numbered to 15. Here we go. They owe us this one. That first auto was doo-doo. They owe us a good one right here. Oh my God, I quit. I swear you can't make this crap up. Oh, God. Why? Oh, why? $11 of 15. Good God. Jose Garcia. Oh, man. He signs 90% of the cards that Zach gets. He signs 90% of the cards that Zelo gets. I'm convinced of it. That's ridiculous. Good grief. I don't even know what to say. That's just brutal. That is brutal. Dalton, you get you a Nate Pearson auto, baby. Welcome to the Zelo show. You get a Nate Pearson auto. Man, oh man. You get a Nate Pearson. You get a Nate Pearson. Everyone gets a Nate Pearson. Oh, Lord. All right, fellas. If anybody wants a personal, let me know here in the next couple seconds. If not, we're going to jump off of here. And I'm going to start sorting. Unbelievable. Can I see? I wish I had one to show you, Joey T. I really do. I wish I had one to show you. Demand a recount. For sure. For sure. Fed, appreciate you, buddy. Thank you, sir. if I had one of those to show you, I'd be a pretty wealthy man. Oh, you're good, buddy. You're good. The only thing I have is Prism Draft. And I don't have any megas of that either. All I got's blasters. Appreciate you, Randy. Take care, buddy. Have a good night, my man. We'll see you tomorrow. We will see you tomorrow. Get a green wave piercing in that Prism box I got from you today. Oh, Lord. Z-Pal, I'm sorry. You should have. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I would have told you not to pick that box, but I'm sure the other 3 boxes or 2 boxes I have probably have a piercing in them too, so. Rotate. Yeah, I need to start merchandising the stock better, huh? Shuffle all those piercings to the back. Alright, fellas, I'm going to jump off here. I appreciate you guys. Thank you all so much. We will have a Pick Your Team group breakup tomorrow. It's probably going to have triple threads in it, just so you guys know. I don't know what else will be with it, but I do have 1 box of triple threads left, so this bad boy will probably be in the group break tomorrow. So appreciate you all. Thank you guys so much. I love y'all. We'll